gonna get this started all the way over. All right, everybody. I'm Isis, Stefanetta Isis Harmon. I'm founder of Sadaya Black Beauty Guide and host of the Business of Black Beauty series, where we celebrate and highlight Black-owned beauty brands, because you know that's my jam. Today, I have the amazing Lasharett Wilkerson. She's founder of Luxe by La Hair. If you don't know what Luxe by La Hair is, she's sitting behind it, right in front of it right now, and I got it in my hair. It is she one of the few Black owned braiding brands out there. There's just like I went back to look after I was talking the last time, like there's a few of y'all, but it's still y'all just a drop in the bucket. So this is really dope to have you on here. I actually met her on another show that we did virtually for. We can't wait till that interview comes out, y'all. That's going to be major.
Yes.
And they were talking about her hair. They were pulling out all these colors, and I was like, I need to talk. I need to find out all about her. And so I'm super glad that we have you on today. So how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm well. Thank you so much. Tell me a little bit about yourself. How you got into getting a hair braiding brand.
Well, I am a braider. First of all,
Yes.
I'm from Georgia. I braid in Southeast Georgia.
Okay.
I've been braiding off and on for about 20 plus years, dibbling and dabbling here and there, but I actually got kind of serious about 3 years ago. Um, I opened a shop here in Statesboro and I started taking clients. Um, the braiding hair came along when I would get complaints for some of my clients saying that they were experiencing irritation from the hair that I was currently using, which was from our local beauty supply store. So, my mind started churning. I'm like, okay, well, you don't really see a lot of Black beauty brands around. So I wanted to basically offer something to my clients to help with the irritation and itching they were experiencing. So I reached out to a classmate of mine, and I know that he had been in the industry for a while, and he had done a lot of work for different brands. So we got together and we talked about it, and I kind of told him my vision and what I was looking for, and we did some research and I started offering it to my clients. And then, as you can see, I got a lot of good feedback from my clients about the hair. So I was wanted to, then I went to thinking, I'm like, okay, well, let's see how this would do on the market. So this is where I
This is
am right
it.
now with Luxe by Live, of course.
And this
And
is very new, right?
say it again. I'm
It's
sorry.
very new.
Yes, it's very new. We
When
just launched it in July. I've been offering it to my clients since April,
mhm.
but to the public, I just launched in July.
Okay, okay. And so you just focus on this braiding hair piece of it. Tell me what makes it so like unique and stand out.
What makes it unique
Hmm.
is, as you can see, the packaging has my daughter on the packaging. I
Girl,
wanted
pull
to
one of them
kind of,
packs down. Stop. Pull one of them
oh,
packs down. Look, we're not going to be talking about hair and you not pull it out.
okay. You know, this is my
Look,
daughter,
let me bring
and
you up here.
yeah, can you see it? Yeah,
Yes, yes.
this is the back. Yeah, so I wanted to make it kind of, a personal feel.
Hmm.
So, we came up with the idea of putting my daughter on the packaging. What makes the hair so unique is, first of all, it's very soft. It's soft to the touch. It doesn't tangle.
Right.
Um, I offer various colors. And one of the main things that I wanted to focus on was like I was saying earlier, a lot of my clients were complaining of the irritation and everything. So
Mhm.
most of the brands, or so many brands, with so many brands on the market, most of them are made from harmful chemicals that, that's why we kind of tend to break out. And, some of us will have to soak their hair in apple cider vinegar. So, I wanted to kind of eliminate that aspect of my hair. So, this hair is made from harmless, non-toxic, natural zinc sulfide microparticles.
Okay.
So, what that means is, that cuts back the itching and the, irritation of the skin.
So it's not like plastic when we think of when we're getting hair. It's not just plastic
No,
pieces.
not plastic.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
It's kind of similar to our hair texture,
Hmm.
but it does have a really soft feel to it.
Okay. For those who don't know, I'm gonna want you to open that bag and like do this thing with the hair.
Oh yes, I
This
have
hair
some
is,
in my hair right here.
oh yes, it's non-toxic. I know she's saying that about people not being or having adverse reactions to it, but it's literally non-toxic. I washed it in apple cider vinegar because I had to see, and there was no residue. Like I took pictures of it. I'm gonna have to send it to you too because I compared from
I
my
was
other
going
hair
to
that I
ask
have.
that. Yes, that's good
I
to know.
did. Yeah, there was no residue. It didn't break me out. These pimples are this is mask me right now. Whatever's happening here. So that's a real big thing for many of us when we put braids in our hair and they're itching. We're sensitive and so many things. Hey, Olu, we got Olu, Lakia, Ebony. Thank you for tuning in. Yo, we're talking really about this hair though. Felicia has a question. I keep going back and forth. Is there a quick bio for those of us joining in? I'll type some things in. My bad, y'all. We're talking with Lasharett Wilkerson. She's founder of Luxe by La Hair, also founder of Studio by Luxe because she's an expert hair braider. And we're talking about her Black-owned brand, which is braiding hair, which is very few and far between for Black ownership when it comes to being able to go into the store and see something that looks like us, that's by us and for us.
Yes.
So yes. So you have this product launched in July. You're braiding hair with it, hands not getting cut up. That's amazing. What's it? What's it going like now? I saw that you were in a couple of stores.
Yes.
How are you
I'm
getting the
actually,
word out?
I'm actually in 13 different stores right now.
Damn.
Locations. Yes, we're working on getting in as many as possible. I have a great marketing manager, which has helped me along the journey. And he has basically been an expert at getting the word out about my hair company.
Okay. Okay. So what's your next goal? Like what do you want to see happen just maybe through the end of this year, 2020?
Well, I'm actually working on getting in another hair store right now in Alaska.
Okay.
And so,
Alaska?
yes, Alaska. She reached out to me right after I launched, and said that she would be interested in carrying my brand. Of course, we sent her some samples out to give out to some of her local braiders. And she did. So she finally reached back and she said that they loved the hair. So that was that's very exciting for me right now. Um, I think my only goal right now is to kind of focus. So right now, I'm trying to get in more hair stores. Just basically get the word out, and let a lot of women like myself and like yourself that had been struggling with these issues know that there is a product on the market right now that can eliminate those issues that they were having with the previous braiding hair. I'm also working on some different crochet brands. So yeah, that will just be on the lookout for some of that stuff by the end of the year.
Okay, okay. Um, I'm over here trying to type as we go.
Okay.
You
I
have
was wondering where
you're
you
in
been.
Alaska and you're also in you're getting to be in Alaska, but all the 13 locations right now are in Georgia, correct?
No,
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 where are they at?
they're all over the United States.
Oh,
I
okay.
actually, if you go to my my business page, I actually listed a couple of the locations that that you can find my brand in.
Is that the Studio Luxe by La? Can we get that on the website as well?
No, that's on the. I have two business pages. I have
Okay.
my Studio Luxe by La, which is
Hmm.
my braiding page, and then
Okay.
I have Luxe by La, which is strictly for my hair brand.
Okay, great. So I'm going to share that as well. But for those, I know folks are like, so how can they get their hands on it? You can go to her website, it's studioluxbylaw.com to purchase. I don't know if she's going to pull out some hair. I will leave here and go get some of the hair and come back down.
Oh,
But
I
if
have
you,
some
yes,
too.
yes, can you, I know that's a big thing when we're talking about buying braiding hair and how does it look? How does it move? Can you show us a little bit about just like run your fingers through it? Show us here.
As you can see, it doesn't tangle. It's easy,
Come back
easy
in
to say that
the
again. I'm sorry.
can you come into the camera view with the hair and then
Can you?
show the ends? Because we don't, that's the thing. We'll see the middle part and like, oh, that's it. And then, oh,
Okay, yeah.
look at
This
that.
is actually one big bird. So this is the ends for this, and as you can
Okay.
see, I'm trying to get in the camera.
There we go.
As you can see, the ends are already feathered, pre-feathered,
Hmm.
and they're pre-stretched. So, with some of the brands you would have to kind of cut it and pre-feather it, that, and that cuts out all the work of doing that. And it's very easy to, it's hot water setting. So what that means is once you're braiding, well, after you braid it down, you dip it in hot water, and the ends come out really, really smooth.
Nice, nice. Oh, shout out to Brandon who popped up. It's like it was 30 locations throughout the US in 13 states. He's like, look, we're gonna get this right, sis.
Yes.
He's trying to come, like, look, let me tell you about this. So that is super exciting. And the color choices, Monet. Shout out to you for joining in. She's talking about she loves the color choices. Like we're looking back there, and it's not just the basics, one B, two, four. You're giving us some variety of some quality hair that we can actually braid with. How long does the hair last when it's braided in your hair?
Typically, I usually tell my clients anywhere from 6 to 8 weeks, no longer than 6 to 8 weeks, just because,
Hmm.
braids can start to cause breakage if they're kept in for too long. But yeah, typically from 6 to 8 weeks, you can get a
Okay.
good wear out of it.
Okay, dope. Look, Felicia said she didn't have hair like this when she used to braid. I'm gonna
Right.
tell you, Mama, it did not. It like my fingers weren't sore when I was finished braiding, which is a
Mm-hmm.
big thing. So it's really soft. Um, it's not real stiff when you get it when you braid into it. So that's another thing to notice.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, folks are asking like, what color blends do you have now?
So, I have 16 different colors, and they can go on the website and view all of those colors there.
Okay, yes, please, everyone, tune in and check this. Here's the website right here, Studio Luxe by La. Can you tell me, like, what was the process like? So now that we know that you have hair, right, and we can
Mm-hmm.
buy it, there's a whole bunch of Black beauty entrepreneurs who are just looking like, wow, you did this. You did something that we talk about doing, but haven't been able to achieve ourselves. What was that process like for you?
Um, it was it was kind of long because I had to reach out to different manufacturers
Hmm.
and basically tell them exactly what I was looking for. And I, like I said, I focused big, mostly on, I didn't want the harmful chemicals in the hair. So, my brand manager, like I said, he's the one that kind of did the negotiations for me and getting the samples sent out to me. And once I, got my samples and you know tested on a couple clients, tested on some of my children, and just saw, like you said, just dipping it and making sure there was no residue or anything. And once I found the one that I liked, I reached out to a local Black owned photographer, and we got my images done for the packaging. um, and then it was just a downhill process from there. You got the packaging done, and it was fairly easy process for me.
Okay. That's something to know though, because people think that it's so unattainable or unachievable. And you're just like, I decided, you put your mind to it and you're just like, I'm gonna figure this out. and get
Yes.
it done. And it just took you a few months really to get the whole process together.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
would it be the longest part then was just really finding the hair textures that you liked?
Yes. That was
Okay.
that was the longest part. Just finding which one worked better, and to that just every component that I was looking for.
Mm, mm. Oh, I want to just give you a shout out real quick. Our guests are tuning in and they checking your website out and they said it's easy, it's nice, it's easy to find the pricing, it's easy to find the colors. That's super important when we want to shop. I know it's the little things in life when it
Yeah.
comes to business, and the
Mm-hmm.
fact that they can come and I'm not getting the hit up on the side like, girl. Because that would be a text that would come through like, girl, come on now.
Yes.
So this is super amazing. I want to thank you so much for creating something like this for us to be able to, because one black win is all of our black wins. Let's be mad clear about this.
Correct.
We're super excited. So why is it so important to you? Or what do you think the importance is for us to have black owned beauty brands?
The importance is like you were saying earlier, black women, we spend so much money in our hair. And for us not to have a part, part of that is just outstanding to me. Like we, like you were saying, we can go in a beauty supply stores, and we see all these black faces, but they're not black, owned by black people. So I thought that it was just important that we just get a piece of that pie. Why
Mm,
not, if we're spending most of our hard-earned money in this industry?
that's what's up. No, that makes sense though. We spend what upwards $500 billion a year annually
Yes.
on beauty products, not just, hair care, but actually the tools, the hair that's imported in for us of
Yes.
off of our 1.3 trillion annual spending. So that's major. Folks don't really think about that. We just keep
Hmm.
talking about this 3 billion, 2 billion, whatever it is on, on these hair care products. But if you had tools, the straightening irons, flat irons, curling irons, the actual weaves, wigs, wefts,
Right.
everything that we're buying, yo,
Everything is.
everything that we're buying that we're still shipping in, and folks is complaining that it's taking too long right now during COVID. So that's
It
major.
is.
She said, and it is.
Hmm.
Right. So wait, we are in the middle. I know it seems weird because everything's been virtual for the past 6 months. Wow, it's
Hmm.
been 6 months. Um, how has that been being able to push your brand? Are you getting a good response online, or is it major primarily in store traffic?
Um, Online traffic is where I'm getting most of my business. I have had some problems with some of the beauty supply stores because of the pandemic. They
Mm,
raised some of the prices for shipping, and so I'm able right now. I'm kind of like eating some of the shipping costs, just to kind of give a good affordable price for my clientele. But
okay.
it has been difficult, as far as like shipping, and the cost of shipping is then, and the cost of labor and everything is kind of high.
Okay. Okay. So it's still this, you're still trying to feel out the balance of
Right.
the shipping and everything like that, and just how you get that good price point. Look, somebody's like, yes, for making money while you sleep. Go ahead, Monet. That's the name of the game right now, though. It's like I
Everybody likes to
understand
save money.
we got to make money, but we also, you're doing something that's really empowering us and your daughter, because she gets to see herself. She's like, this is her first modeling campaign.
Right.
Be real. Um, but being able to see ourselves on packaging and on the things that we purchase is so empowering and so important to me. And I hope to everyone who's tuning in as we think about what it means to be black owned, and what that means in the beauty community, particularly where we seem to be the most um, targeted and most marketed to, but the least appreciated and the least supported. So this is the purpose of this platform here, so we can talk about it and highlight. There's so many people right now. There's like, wait, there's a black-owned beauty brand, like a black-owned hair brand. How come I don't know about her? This is it's all these little pieces. So we've got, we're talking about this impact, and what do you think, or what would you like to see your legacy be when this is said and done? Like, what do you want to be known for?
I just want my family's name and my brand to be respected. I want, something, I want to leave something for my great great grandkids. It's really all about just breaking generational wealth and curses, and just leave a legacy for my children with this
Nope.
brand.
That's what's up. Look, she's like, I love that. I know you're a little bit nervous, but this is like literally what you're talking about is what we want, what we hear, and we love to talk about, what we love to share and celebrate within
Yeah.
our communities is being able to say that. You created a hair legacy just now. Do you understand that? You're part of history right now.
It's,
I want you to really, really grasp that you are a part
it's
of a
kind of
hair.
sinking. Yeah, it took a while for it to kind of sink in because when I first started, I was just doing it for my clients, so I didn't really expect the big outpour support that I've been getting. I didn't realize how important this was that I actually did this.
Hmm. And you were talking about expanding into locks, crochet locks.
Yes.
Okay. What would that look like? Would that be like the pieces that we put into our braid, like where you braid? Okay.
Yeah, the individual crochet locks, you can kind of like just crochet them into your hair, or you know, the right now I think what's popular right now the new locks.
Hmm.
So they kind of like just crochet it like single locks into their hair. Yeah.
Okay. Somebody was asking if they could get hair extensions with it. That's why I had to come back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's like, wait, are there any natural hair texture, next natural textured hair for lock extensions? So that's good to know too. That there'll be something else that they could potentially wind around their hair or do
Yeah.
some other things. Trying to think right now. I'm just excited. Like you really should be playing in this hair. I'm gonna while we're talking like for real, because this is what we're touch and feel. Think about when we go to the beauty supply store, the first thing we want to do is touch it. We're getting yelled at for putting our hands and opening our packages. So you guys, if you can see how she's moving that, would be really dope if like that, if we could see the ends of it. So they can see that it's really not okay. You gotta come back into the camera. Look.
I'm going the opposite way. I'm trying to make sure it's fitting into the camera.
No, but that's it. But right there, and that's the colors. And you see when she's shaking it, when it does get back in there, it's not super tangled up. It's not like piecing all over her hands and stuff like that. So those are
Yeah.
things that we really look at when we're buying hair. So for someone who wants to know what you look at for buying good quality braided hair, you want something that when you shake it, the ends aren't all jacked up. They're not getting caught in your fingers. It
Yeah.
doesn't have a rancid smell. Yeah, fold the ends
Oh,
so we can
no
really
smell
see
at
it.
all.
Yeah. If you can just fold it in half, even from there, so we can see the ends. She's like, nope. No, like take the hair, like fold it in half, like the length of the hair. So we could just see the ends of it. So like it's half as long.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, so fold it from there. Yeah, like that. So then we could really see the ends. and
Okay.
then and then you can see it, and then like let it hang. And those are the things, and like run your fingers through it. She's not getting caught up in it. She done abused it, and look, it's still good. But those are the things that we look at, because when someone is braiding hair for an extended amount of time, an hour in, you don't want to be dealing with like a mess in front of your hands. So those are the things that we talk about and look for when we're looking for good braided hair. Now you have someone that you can reach out to. You guys can check the website for price points. I don't like to do price points online. But her name is, again, for everyone who's tuning in right now, we are talking with Lasharett Wilkerson, founder of Luxe by La Hair. She is Georgia-based, a braider, expert braider, and she now has her own braiding line. Look, she got her daughter's face on. So that's super dope. Checking our comments real quick to see if anybody has any questions, if they want to tune in or dial in with us. Just really quick. Oh, and Lou Gittens, thank you for tuning in, Mama. She's the one who brought us together. So yes.
Yeah, Lou.
She tuned in. So that's a blessing. I just want to tell you like how this industry works. It's so small. Like we're all over the country, we're all over the world. But when we start talking about Black beauty, our networks and circles get smaller and smaller and smaller because we don't own everything. We don't have access to everything. We are pretty much sold to, but not controlling the discussions. And so this right here is our means of controlling the discussion and being able to bring to the forefront things that we're interested in. So Lasharett, is there anything? Oh, Lou has a question for us. She was asking what's the process like going from being a local business to getting into several states? Like how were you able to expand and reach out to different people?
Basically just we did a list. We compiled a list of all the different beauty supply stores that we were interested in reaching out to, and we just some of them we called, some of them kind of word of mouth contacted us. So yeah, basically we had to put in a lot of work, footwork,
Okay.
just yeah, calling around.
Are there any regions that you're hearing more requests from than others?
Texas.
A,
Surprisingly, Texas has been very supportive.
you know, I moved here. I'm in Dallas now. I've been here since September of last year. Yes.
Okay.
Texas has a number one black buying power in the country. So
Texas has been
yes,
showing out for me. Yes.
that's what's up. So I'm gonna have to look for those lists and just go take a picture randomly and send it to you
Yes.
of one of the
Please.
stores here. Are you seeing different color trends like across the region? Like, are you getting different color requests in New York or Georgia versus Texas? Like, that's interesting.
Um, West Coast is more brighter colors.
Hmm.
Some of the like greens and pinks and purples, that's where most of my brighter colors have been coming from. But everybody else has been pretty much like the ombres. I've gotten a lot of requests for different ombres, and I'm working on trying to get a lot more ombre colors as well.
Okay. Well, that's good to know too. Didn't even think of that as a question. Thank you, Olu. She's like, look, where are colors? Where are the colors coming from? So yeah, I'm pulling through now. So I appreciate Olu for tuning in and jumping in on the conversation here. I'm just really excited about it. I told you as soon as I saw it, I was like, it came in, I had to see it, had to play with it, had to touch it, had to tell people about like, look at this hair. And it's in my hair, y'all. I can probably take one of these braids down. It's been in a few weeks, so it's kind of not brand new, but it's super soft. I will say that it doesn't irritate. Um, I normally break out from hair when I put it on my when it just lays on me, and this hasn't irritated me at all. And so this isn't like a paid advertisement. This is a real, actual world use. I rarely use the things that I get, and I use this one, so that means a lot right
And
there
I
to
think
me.
that as well.
Thank you, thank you. So now she's over here looking like this is Monet Everett. She's a celebrity hairstylist as well, and she's saying that this is missing in the market, and we have to go to places like Amazon and look outside the country to get
Yeah.
this. So to have somebody that we can connect with in the country is super big, super important. So I'm
Yeah.
excited for that. So we've talked about this legacy, the impact. Next steps. What's next steps? You're going to do you're looking at the crochet. What do you see
Crochet.
yourself in 5 years?
5 years, I hope to have a full beauty brand,
Hmm.
products, different hairlines, just a full line of products.
Okay. All right. One thing at a time. I'm
One thing.
loving this.
Hmm.
I'm loving this, mama. See, look, I'm over here playing in this hair right now. No, for real. Like, here it is. I done opened the braids so y'all could see it. Um, kind of. Let me do one of these.
And what colors? That looks like a 30
I
and
don't know what color this is. Hold on. I'm like, I don't know what color this is. Give me a second. It's a third. It's got a 2, a 4, and a 30 in here.
okay.
I'm a color blender to the end, so there's never gonna be.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that's
y'all. This
lots
is
of different.
black
I
girl
like.
trying to. When you do this, there can't get it all the way right. But this is the conversation that we have on here, y'all. This is the Business of Black Beauty series with Sadaya, Black Beauty Guide. I'm super excited right now to have this conversation with Lasharett. If you have any other questions, please drop them in. Is there anything else that you'd want to share with our viewers about, your journey?
It has been amazing. I'm just super excited. This is like it's always something new. It's been exciting for me. I just want to thank everybody for the outpour and love and support thus far that they've been showing me.
That's it. That's it. Well, thank you so much for joining in on this conversation. I appreciate you. I'm honored to be on here with you, and I look forward to amazing and more great things from you. Everyone,
Thank you for having me again. Thank you for giving me this platform.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mhm.
And you're so very welcome. And I'm going to shout out Olu Gittens one more time for Let's Talk Hair, because if it wasn't for her, I would have never met you. We would never even had this conversation. So I just look at, and I'm so grateful for the connections that I have doing this work that I do. Um, so I just want to say, again, thank you. Shout out to everyone who tuned in. We are here with Lasharett Wilkerson, Luxe by La Hair. If you want to find out more about her brand, please go to studioluxbyla.com. Go to her Instagram and social media at Luxe by La Hair. And yeah, this is it. Thank you so much, y'all.
Thank you.